Hello, welcome everyone. I'm just going to give a few minutes. We're going to live stream this on Facebook. This is being recorded, so we will be sharing this at a later date as well on our YouTube. So you can feel free to refer back to this, fast forward, and everything. We'll be reviewing a lot of digital tools today on our Las Vegas Market website. A lot of great tools that will help you prepare for Las Vegas Market on Sunday. Just as a reminder, Las Vegas Market is on starting on August 30th, this coming Sunday, through September 3rd. So I wanted to jump on here today just to review some of the tools that we have on our website that are key resources for you guys to prepare for market. So welcome. The first thing I wanted to review is registration. So registration, just as previous markets, is on our website. It is required. We have our sessions, as you can see on my screen here. We have session A and session B. Session A is August 30th through September 1st, and session B is September 1st through September 3rd. Now, while we do have these sessions, we are not being rigid about these sessions. So when you're registering, pick the session that best aligns with your schedule. And of course, we are flexible and we will accommodate your schedule that best fits your needs. So don't worry there. If your schedule aligns, best with session A and maybe a day over session B, there's no worries there. We will work with you. Okay, so if you have not yet registered, there are a couple places on our homepage. This is our LasVegasMarket.com homepage. There's a couple places from here where you can get to the registration page. So up here in the navy bar at the top corner, there's a Register Now button. You can click that and that will take you to the registration page. This red button down here that also says Register Now, that will also take you to that same page. And then if you want to learn a little bit more about registration, you can click on the registration details page, which I'm going to click on that now. And that will take you to just learn a little bit more about what registration will look like. It's going to be a little bit different for a few reasons, especially since we now have our Expo Center open. And so that's where everyone will be arriving for this market. So this, just to dive in a little bit more, gives you more information about our Together Safely protocols, and that is we're going to require temperature checks upon arrival every morning, and after that we will also do badge scannings all within the expo, and this will happen every morning. And then after you have cleared all the protocols, each day you'll get a branded wristband. So it'll be a colored wristband per day based off your attendee registration status. So exhibitors and attendees will get different colors. And then if you have any other questions, we have a lot of frequently asked questions. If you click this More Information button and scroll down to the second page, this just reviews a lot of the high-level frequently asked questions that we're receiving about attending market, registering for market, and what market will look like when you first get there. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit different with the expo there. It wasn't there the past few markets if you haven't been in a market or two. It is now open, it is beautiful, and we can't wait to welcome you into that. And so just here, as I was mentioning, the arrival process, all attendees will enter market through the expo each morning to pass a health and safety checkpoint, including temperature and PPE check, and have their badge scanned. Now, if you forget to bring your mask that day or you don't have hand sanitizer, don't fret. We have a PPE kit for you on site that'll include a mask, some hand sanitizer, and anything else you should need. So don't worry about that. Buyers should plan to arrive after 9 a.m. on market days during your session or when you're planning to attend market. And so I'm going to jump back. I'm going to close that. Feel free to look at that at your own leisure. And then if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us through Facebook. And then if you want to dive deeper into our Together Safely protocols, you can just click on this link or go to togethersafely.com, and that will take you to a 30-page document with all kinds of information that you can read on to that we explain our plan and everything to welcome you safely to market. I'm going to go back to the home page by clicking our logo at the top left-hand corner. So now a new resource that we just added, so you might not have yet seen it, is if you scroll down, we have our video, which you might or might not have seen. If you haven't, it's a great resource just to kind of visualize and see what that process is going to be like coming onto market. And then we actually just have added market arrival map. So when you click on that, that opens this up, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. So this is exactly what the expo is going to look like. So if you're entering from the garage, so you're parking here, you will actually go down the elevators and into the expo center and queue for temperature check and badge scan, and then you will come over here, exit to the courtyard, and head to A, B, or C, wherever you would like to start your day. And if you are coming from shuttles, Lyft, Uber, self-parking, which is actually where the pavilions used to be, that's where self-parking is this market. Uber and Lyft is also in that same area. You will actually enter through the front of the expo or the side of the expo, and you're going to veer off to the right and go through the queue for your temperature check, your badge scan, and then same process, exit to the courtyard. We will have coat and bag check and the scooter rental in the expo center. If you forget to register, no worries, we will have a small registration option right here in the middle towards the back of the expo once you get through your temperature check. And on the left and the right hand side towards the back of the expo, we will also have grab and go options for food. It's all prepackaged. It can be anything from a sandwich to salads to small little snacks. So be sure to check those out once you get there as well. All right. So now we are going to go over the virtual seminars and events. So these are events that we typically have at market. We have made them all virtual for this market, and they've all been throughout, up until now. We have a few more left this week, and so make sure you check all those out. So what I did is I scrolled down to the bottom of our website, and right here on the left-hand side, you can click on the list of webinars. So this list will have all of the upcoming webinars. Like I said, there's a few more left this week, and you can read up on them, see who we're partnering with, and then if you're interested, you can click register now, fill out all that Zoom information, and then you can add it to your calendar. So we have a few more left, and then don't fret if you've missed any of them. Just like this recording now, we have recorded all of our webinars. So at the top of the page, you can actually click the recorded webinars button, and it will take you to a listing of recorded webinars that we have. And so these are in descending order, and so the most recent are at the top, and the ones towards the beginning of our webinars and events are going to be towards the bottom. So be sure to check all of these out. We do partner with industry partners to develop this content about the latest trends, consumer influences, and the business strategies. So a lot of them are very important, and we definitely recommend for you to watch them. Okay, I'm going to click out of this and go back to our home page again by clicking our logo in the top left-hand corner. I'm now going to review one of our biggest resources on our website, and that's our Exhibitor Directory. And so how you get there is just click on Exhibitor and Product Directory right next to the search bar. And so in doing this, it will take you to the beginning of our Exhibitor Directory. We have a lot of great features within here. All of our exhibitors are listed within here. We have over 4,300 brands and lines, and we actually have over 1 million SKUs in the Exhibitor Directory. One new feature that we have where you can start planning on who you want to see at market, who will actually be open at market, is you can either click this graphic here that says open exhibitors, or up here in the left-hand corner, you can click confirmed open for summer 2020. That is a filter that will actually filter all of the exhibitors who have confirmed with us that they will be open for summer market. And they actually have a little tag here that says open for summer market. And so you're able to customize your search, make sure you know who you're seeing when you physically are there at market, and you can actually start sourcing online early through the Exhibitor Directory. And a great feature as well is some of our exhibitors are also on our ShopCO platform. And so that is a B2B wholesale platform that we have with a select of our Las Vegas market exhibitors who you can actually shop directly with. And so that's been a great resource. So that is just one of the many filters that we have within the Exhibitor Directory. I'm going to uncheck that, and that's going to take me back to the home page. And I just wanted to review all of these filters down here as well. So these are all of our newest filters that have just been added as of last week. And if you want to browse by product category, style of product, price point, buyer preferences, location, if you remember where an exhibitor was in a specific building, but you might not remember their name, you can use that filter. There's additional filters, and then you can actually filter by new products where the exhibitors have tagged a product as new. So just kind of going down and going to go through a few of these. If you are looking for specific holiday seasonal items, this will actually filter for any of the exhibitors who have holiday items. And then additionally, if you want to use multiple filters at once, you can actually say, okay, I want holiday product, and I want to see who's confirmed open. So anyone who is confirmed open for summer market and has holiday product will show up in here. So you have a list from 325 exhibitors who are open for summer market and also have holiday items. So you can actually see the product with most of the exhibitors who have uploaded their product into our Exhibitor Directory. And so that's just a great way to see product before you come source. And then when you're at market, you can physically touch and feel the product. And you can prepare in advance to know who you want to come see. And so that's just one example. Another example is if you are looking for a specific exhibitor. Again, I'll scroll to the top. So you're showing 219 exhibitor options. And these, again, are all lighting exhibitors who are confirmed open for summer 2020. And so then you can do the same thing where you scroll. And if you want to see more, you can just click on them. It will actually take you to all of their product, and you can look through their whole catalog that they have of product with us. My computer's being a little slow, but it's starting to load a little bit. And then once you find a product that you're interested in and you want a little more information on, you can just go ahead and click on that product. And it'll give you more information on the name of the product, who the exhibitor is, where they're showing. And then if you want to go ahead and contact them, you can actually click that contact button, and that will bring you to more information where you can reach out to them directly. Okay, I'm going to go back into the main page of the Exhibitor Directory. Now, if you are looking for a specific exhibitor, you can actually use this search bar here, or you can actually use this search bar here, and both will search our Exhibitor Directory. So if you're looking for, it'll take a second to populate, and then it'll do a drop-down box here, and you'll just click on the exhibitor that you're looking for, and then click on their name. And it'll take you to their digital showroom. So aesthetic movement, this is where they're showing in C198. And if you click on that, it'll actually open the floor plan for you so you can see where to find them once you are physically at market. And then that they are open for summer 2020. And so there's a blurb about aesthetic movement, what type of products they show. And then if you scroll, you can actually see all of their product. And again, do the same thing where if you find a product you're interested in, you can click on it and learn more about that product. We also, as I mentioned before, we have exhibitors that are showing on our ShopCO platform as well. I think we have almost 100 exhibitors so far that are showing on our ShopCO platform. So this is where you can actually order directly from the exhibitor. And so If you click on it, I won't go too much in depth into ShopCO, but if you click on it, you'll be taken to a registration. It's loading. Sorry, my computer's being very slow. I promise it was faster earlier. So you'll either log in if you already have a ShopCO login, or if you don't have an account, you will register. And so you'll register as a buyer, as you normally do when you're registering for market. You'll fill out all of your information, and these are the brands that are on ShopCO at the moment. And then you'll be able to source from them directly and actually complete a purchase with them through ShopCO. And then another great option that we have is the exhibitors who upload 3D showrooms. You can actually click here, and that will take you virtually through their showroom at market. And so that's a great resource. If you aren't able to attend this market, you can still attend their showrooms by looking through their 3D showrooms. Not all of the exhibitors have them, so make sure you check their digital showroom. And we also have a filter in the Exhibitor Directory where you can filter by exhibitors who have 3D showrooms. So here's an example of the Stagebrook home. And when you're wanting to go through, you can go ahead and click through and source product. All right, I'm gonna navigate out of here, scroll up, and I'm gonna go back to the home page. All right, and so if you are planning to attend market, another great resource is to check out the show specials at market. Sorry, I guess my computer decided to reload. The show specials at market. So when you click on that, it will take you to a list of all of the exhibitors who have confirmed with us what show specials they will have during the market time frame. And so you can scroll through this. You can download a PDF version if you want to print it out and take it with you to market. You can sort by specific showrooms. You can filter by a specific letter of the name. But we definitely recommend for you to check this resource out. A lot of the exhibitors are offering really great show specials during summer market. It's a very long list, which is great. I'm scrolling through it fast, so definitely don't expect you to read all of this. So definitely check this out at your own time. Again, how you get there is you go to exhibitors and products in the top navigation, and then show specials will be right at the bottom. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to help. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the home page again by clicking our logo in the left-hand corner. And now I'm going to review our ePreview guides. We have our summer market ePreview guide, which just came out pretty recently. There's two ways to get to it. You can either go to for attendees right here at the top navigation and click preview guides. You can click view the preview guide here, or if you want to stay on the home page, you actually just scroll down and ePreview is right here. And so when you click view ePreview, that will open up the summer 2020 preview. And there's a lot of great new interactive resources within this, within our preview that we've never had before. It'll just take a second to load, but while it's loading, I'll briefly explain the new features. So some of the new features we have is now links are clickable. So whether they're links to our website, links to the exhibitor's website, links to videos on our website, or you can actually watch videos within the ePreview, which has just been a great resource that you can stay and learn more within the ePreview guide that you might not necessarily get within the physical version. I'm sorry it's taking so long to load. It hasn't before, but I guess this is technology for you. So once it loads, I will show you the options where you can actually click and it will actually highlight the links or highlight the options that are clickable, where you can learn more or watch a video, or I will show you now. Okay. Come on. Okay. So when I hover over this link here, it's clickable. So the HUD Lighting Group link, Creative Co-op. And when you link, it should highlight them at first so you can see what links or anything are shoppable. And then the great option is you can actually move ahead within the ePreview. Sorry if you can see my cat in the background. You can actually move ahead within the ePreview to a specific section that you want to look at. And so if you're looking for the webinars calendar, you just click page 28. And if you're looking for planning for market information, show hours, alphabetical listing of the exhibitors, you can actually just click directly to that page and it will take you directly to that. No. And then another cool feature is when you click on their, right here I clicked that Global Views shows in A153. It actually opens up to their digital showroom. And so you can learn more, you can browse product if they have product within their digital showroom. And when you click this, I believe it opens up their 3D showroom. So any exhibitors that we have 3D showrooms for will actually show up within here as well. And as I mentioned earlier with the jumping to specific pages, if you also want to jump to specific sections, you just click on and it will take you to that section. And then up here in the top right here as well, if you knew a page that you wanted to jump to, you just can go ahead and type it in and directly to that page. Oops, I need to push ahead. One of my favorite features, which of course I'm going to mention here, is you can actually get to any of our social media pages by linking to that, because they're all linked to our pages. So if you want to go to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. Again, you can click on any of the links. Of course, I don't think I'm coming up. Okay, here we go. So here's an example of a YouTube video that's embedded into the ePreview. I'm not going to play that for you guys, but you can watch on your own time. And so that's just great features within our ePreview guide that have not been there before. So we definitely recommend for you to check out our ePreview, and if you have any questions, please let us know. All right, I'm going to go back to our home page. Scrolling up, I'm going to the logo. The last program that I wanted to mention is our Market Snapshot program. So this is the second market that we've had our Market Snapshot program. And if you come down here, here's Market Snapshot right here. So you can view all 15 weeks of products that were selected for Market Snapshot. This just shows the latest product intros, bestsellers, and notable lines from Las Vegas market exhibitors. We have actually just started, as of today, our Market Snapshot favorite picks. And so we are going to be tallying up the engagement to see which products are the favorites, are making an impression on you guys. And so if you go to our Las Vegas Market Instagram, it's just, the handle is @LasVegasMarket. That will take you to our page, and if you click in our stories, you can actually tally your engagement with us and let us know what product is making an impression with you guys, and we will announce the product favorite picks on Monday, August 31st. So the second day of market. We will be announcing that on our social media channels, so stay tuned there. But if you want to review all of the product, my computer's taking a minute to load, but it'll actually load all the product here. Every week is one of these modules here. And so you can actually scroll through all 15 weeks. And every day this week, we will actually have those products within our Instagram story where you can actually go and let us know what product is making an impression on you. Alrighty. Two last things I want to mention real quick. Going back to the home page, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, right here, You can actually sign up for our emails, and so you can get updates on market events, exhibitors, products, and more. So if you put your email address here and click subscribe, you will be subscribed to our emails. I promise we only send out really important information that is very timely and informative. And then again, follow us on our social media channels. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm gonna scroll down again because that's right there. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and Twitter. We share various content within each platform. We interact with you guys as much as we can. So feel free to follow us, like us, and interact with us. Tag us when you're at market. We wanna see your content. We actually might reshare your content if you tag us in your Instagram or Facebook stories or feed posts. So be sure to tag us so we can see it and possibly reshare it. So that's really all I have on my end. Thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Sarah Willis. I am the social media manager for Las Vegas Market. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us through Facebook, Instagram. You can DM us, you can comment. We will see it and we will reach back out to you and make sure we answer your questions promptly. Thanks so much, and we hope you have a great market.